Now this is the second part of the chapter, verb and infinitive. Second part it is. In the earlier part, I discussed with you the transitive and the intransitive verb. Now I am discussing with you the finite verb and the non-finite verb. Generally, we know what the verb are. Verb is in one word. If we want to explain it, then it is the action done by the subject or the doer. Then basically, whatever the actions can be done, it can be divided in two categories. That is the finite verb and the non-finite verb. Let's first try to understand what the finite verb. Finite verb are the verbs that can change. That can change when the subject is changing, and when the tenses also are changing, then the finite verbs are changing. See the example. See the example is that I like book. I like book. So here I like book. It is the simple. This is a simple present and indefinite tense. Now, if I like here, he likes book. Right here, he that I change. So as it is changing, so here likes is the word likes is also be. If I am writing it in a past tense, so I can write here he liked it. Right? He liked the book. So we can see that as the subject and the tenses are changing, so the finite verb also change according to that. So this is the finite verb which is changing. Now with the non-finite verb. Non-finite verbs are the verbs which are not changing, and it is the same whether the tenses or the subject in the sentence is also changing, then they are not changing. Let's see the example. See the example given in your book also is that I like, she likes painting pictures. She likes painting pictures. If I am writing the same sentence in a this is the what? This is the simple present tense. If I just write it down in a past tense, then they liked painting pictures. Then if I am writing in a perfect tense, then he has liked painting pictures. So we can see this verb is changing, but this is remain unchanged. So when the verb is changing according to the subject and the tenses, then it is known as a finite verb. And when the verb is not changing, when the subject and the tenses are changing, this is known as the non-finite verb. Again, non-finite verb can be three types. Non-finite verb can be three types. The first one is the gerund. Second one is the infinitive that we are going to discuss in this chapter. Infinitive, and then last one is the participle. The participle again can be subdivided in three categories. The first is the present participle. Second one is the past participle, and the third is the present perfect participle. Okay? The verb action can be done. The actions can be in the sentence two types: the finite verb and the non-finite verb. Non-finite verb that can be changed. Finite verb that can be changed, and non-finite verb that cannot be changed. The non-finite verb can be again subdivided in three categories: the gerund, infinitive, and the participle. Participles again can be subdivided in three categories: the present participle, past participle, and the present perfect participle. In the very easy way, Very easy way is just to understand it. These three, the three categories of the non-finite verb is the gerund. Gerund is done very easy, is the ing form of the verb. Verb plus ing. To infinitive means that the to plus verb. And but the participle having a different type of the verb. All the three tenses that we are using in a participle. Remember that in the gerund and in the infinitive, whenever we are using it in a sentence, we are using the first form of the verb. Let's see with the example. See, very easy I am taking the word going. The word go. This is the verb. This is the verb. With the verb, we can put the ing form going, and we can also write down the to go. According to the requirement, we are using both the two. But we never using the second form of the verb with the ing and the to go. Like go went. So we never writing wenting or to went. So the gerund and the infinitive can be always used in a sentence or with the verb, with the first form of the verb. And see, now the definitions in page number 35 it is given. Yes. So let's read it once. The finite verbs are verbs that change according to the tenses, the number of people doing the action, or the person doing the action. Mark it and write it down in your copy. A non-finite verb does not have tense. It does not change its form, whatever be the time of the action, number of people doing the action, or the person doing the action. That's it. And write down the few examples also. And this is all about the verb. And now in my next or the third part, I will discuss with you the infinitive. Infinitive is the second form of the second type of the non-finite verb, and this is the to infinitive.